Hear me by the Spirit of God. This is not a casual moment. This is a divine summons. Heaven has issued an urgent decree concerning your life. The Lord is declaring that a financial shift must occur, and it must occur now. You are standing at the threshold of a supernatural unlocking, and the Spirit of God is compelling you to pray with precision, with authority, and with prophetic insight. Because as you release this prayer today, 4 financial doors that have been spiritually barricaded, contested, and delayed, about to burst open by the power of God. Warfare around your finances has been intense because the enemy knows what God has assigned to your hands. He knows the magnitude of the calling you carry. But the Lord says, enough is enough. Every demonic embargo placed on your resources is being lifted. Every spiritual padlock is being shattered. Every gatekeeper assigned to restrict your advancement is being dethroned. This is your moment of financial emancipation. This is your hour of divine reversal. God is breaking cycles that have followed your bloodline for decades. I prophesy that you are stepping into a season where financial doors will not merely open, they will swing wide with velocity. God is accelerating your destiny. Opportunities that should have taken years will manifest in months. What was withheld is being released. What was delayed is being expedited. What was blocked is being cleared with angelic force. Your name is being proclaimed in places you have never walked, and favor is going to precede you like a shield. This prayer is a spiritual key. When you speak it, you legislate in the courts of heaven. When you decree it, you activate economic angels. When you declare it, you shift atmospheres, dismantle resistance, and authorize divine provision to locate you without delay. God is not just opening financial doors. He is opening 4 strategic doors, each one assigned to elevate your capacity, expand your influence, sustain your purpose, and carry you into realms of abundance that your previous season could not contain. Prepare yourself. Align your expectation, because what God is about to do in your finances will not be incremental, it will be exponential. It will be sudden, it will be supernatural, and it will silence every voice that doubted what God could do in your life. As you pray this today, you are stepping into a prophetic moment that will alter the landscape of your future. Get ready, your financial doors are opening now. God is breaking every demonic embargo on your finances and releasing you into a season of supernatural financial freedom. And as you hear this by the Spirit, let your faith rise, because this is not a suggestion. This is a prophetic announcement from the throne room of heaven. There are forces that have been assigned to restrict, to delay, to frustrate, and to choke your financial flow. But the power of God is moving even now to dismantle every structure that has been built to keep you in cycles of limitation. For too long, the enemy has attempted to convince you that lack is normal, that struggle is permanent, that scarcity is part of your story. But the Spirit of the Lord declares that every lie is being overturned. Every deception is being exposed, and every weapon that has been formed against your financial destiny is being shattered by divine intervention. There have been invisible barriers, unseen constraints, spiritual locks placed over opportunities, jobs, business expansion, inheritances, and divine connections. But God is breaking open every gate that has been illegally shut against you. You are stepping into a realm where the heavens are no longer brass, where prayers that seemed unanswered begin to manifest, where the favor that has been hovering over you begins to descend, where the promises of God begin to take on tangible shape and form in your life. There are embargoes that were placed on your finances before you were even born. Patterns that ran through your bloodline, cycles of poverty, instability, sudden loss, and unexplainable financial attacks. But hear me, God is severing every generational cord that tied your hands, your ideas, your potential, and your resources. He is releasing you from the grip of ancestral limitations, from covenants that you did not make but were forced to endure, from economic ceilings that kept you beneath your God-given capacity. This is the moment when God rewrites your financial narrative. This is the hour when God steps into the foundation of your history and uproots every seed the enemy planted to sabotage your future. Every spirit of devourer, every spirit of setback, every spirit of financial suffocation that has been feeding on your progress is being rebuked by the authority of the Most High. God is declaring that your hands will no longer work without reward. Your efforts will no longer be swallowed up. Your ideas will no longer be stifled. Your opportunities will no longer be hijacked by unseen forces. The embargo is breaking off your mind as well. The enemy has tried to cripple your financial thinking by keeping you in cycles of fear, hesitation, intimidation, and smallness. But the Holy Spirit is expanding your mental territory. He has given you strategies, visions, and insight that will allow you to operate on a higher level. The ideas that God is about to give you will not fit into the old structure of limitation that once defined you. You are beginning to think like a builder, a creator, a financer of kingdom assignments. You are receiving the mind to steward abundance, not merely survive lack. God is removing every internal barricade that made you feel unworthy of overflow, unqualified for prosperity, or incapable of managing large doors of increase. You are stepping into a new mindset, one that aligns with heaven's intention for your financial life. The embargo is breaking off your relationships. God is disconnecting you from people who drained you, diminished you, or discouraged your growth. He is removing voices that spoke against your financial elevation. He is severing ties with individuals who benefited from your stagnation. And he is aligning you with people who carry the grace, the wisdom, the influence, and the integrity to elevate your financial trajectory. New partnerships are being prepared for you. New doors of mentorship, collaboration, and divine networking are being set in motion. People you have not yet met will become key players in the fulfillment of your financial destiny. God is releasing individuals assigned to bless you, advocate for you, support you, and open doors on your behalf. When the embargo breaks, God not only removes what was blocking you, he introduces what will bless you. The embargo is breaking off your environment. Places where you were once stuck will no longer be able to hold you. Systems that resisted you will suddenly start working in your favor. Policies, procedures, and decisions that once excluded you will begin to shift. God is rearranging atmospheres, reorganizing structures, and reconfiguring structures to make room for your breakthrough. Environments that once rejected you will begin to call for you. Institutions that overlooked you will begin to recognize your value. Financial gates that were locked will begin to open on their own accord. God is orchestrating movement in realms you cannot see, preparing manifestations that will shock you in the natural. The embargo is breaking off your time. Delays that once stretched into years will suddenly collapse. Opportunities that were long overdue will begin to surface. Time that was stolen from you is being redeemed. Seasons that were lost are being restored. Years of stagnation are being replaced with accelerated advancement. God is compressing time for your sake, causing you to accomplish in months what should have taken years, achieve in days what others struggle to finish in seasons, and receive in one moment what you have been believing for over a lifetime. The embargo is breaking off your spiritual atmosphere. God is releasing angels assigned to finance, to wealth transfer, to breakthrough, to open pathways that have been divinely ordained for you. He is activating heavenly intervention in the places where human influence cannot help you. There is a supernatural push occurring, a divine force that is driving you out of old patterns and thrusting you into new levels. Angels are warring for your resources, contending for your wealth, protecting your harvest, and clearing demonic resistance out of your path. Heaven is backing your breakthrough, and hell cannot withstand the pressure of God's decree over your life. The embargo is breaking off your future. You will not repeat the cycles of previous years. You will not continue in the struggle that defined earlier seasons. You are moving into an era of supernatural financial freedom, where resources flow with ease, where opportunities chase you down, where favor opens doors before you knock, where blessings locate you before you seek them. God is releasing you into a season where you will not fear tomorrow, because heaven has secured your provision, your increase, and your stability. The embargo is broken. The resistance is broken. The stagnation is broken. And you are stepping into a new dimension of divine financial liberty. 4 strategic financial doors previously resisted, delayed, or hidden are being divinely unlocked and accelerated toward you. And as this prophetic word is released into your atmosphere, something is shifting in the unseen realm. These doors are not random, they are intentional, pre-assigned, and spiritually significant. They represent opportunities, resources, alignments, and breakthroughs that have been waiting in the chambers of destiny for the appointed time. And the Spirit of God is declaring that the appointed time is now. These doors were once obstructed by resistance, demonic interference, human opposition, environmental limitations, and even internal hesitation. But God is removing every force that stood against your advancement. Your prayers, your sacrifices, your endurance through adversity, your faith in seasons of dryness have all been recorded in heaven, and now the divine response is being triggered. These 4 doors are not being opened gradually. They are being thrust open with supernatural force, accelerated by the breath of God himself. There were doors you could not see because they were spiritually veiled, concealed behind layers of warfare, confusion, or misdirection. Seasons where you felt like nothing was moving, when in reality the enemy was attempting to hide what belonged to you. But God is tearing away the veil. He is exposing what was hidden. He is illuminating the path that leads to the breakthroughs you were destined to experience. These 4 doors will not require you to strive or force your way in. They will recognize your God-given authority. When God unlocks them, no man, no demon, no system, no circumstance can close them again. You are stepping into a season where heaven's fingerprint will be evident in everything that opens for you. Each of the 4 doors carries a different dimension of financial elevation. One door will release what was withheld. Another will restore what was stolen. Another will introduce what is new. Another will multiply what is already in your hands. These doors represent a divine sequence, a heavenly pattern unfolding in your life exactly as God ordained. They will appear in different forms: a financial idea, a business connection, a promotion, a contract, an investor, a supernatural opportunity, a sudden favor, an unexpected yes where there should have been a no. God is not limited to earthly structures. He can open doors in the marketplace, in ministry, in career, in land ownership, in investment opportunities, in creative ventures, in places you never dreamed of entering. And he is doing it strategically because the breakthrough you receive in one door will activate momentum for the next. These doors were resisted because the enemy saw what opening them would unlock in your lineage. He saw that your elevation would disrupt generational poverty. He saw that your breakthrough would shift the economic atmosphere around you. He saw that once you stepped through these doors, you would become a conduit of kingdom wealth, a financier of purpose, a distributor of resources for God's agenda. So he fought you. He fought your mind, your finances, your relationships, your confidence. He fought you with delays, with disappointments, with closed doors, with betrayal, with confusion, with cycles of almost but not yet. He fought you because he knew that if he could keep these doors closed long enough, You would settle for less than what God ordained. But you did not break. You did not give up. You kept praying, kept believing, kept standing. And now the resistance is collapsing under the weight of God's decree. These doors were delayed because the timing had to be perfect. God was preparing the right people, the right environment, the right conditions, so that when you stepped into these opportunities, you would not just enter them, you would thrive in them. Delay is not denial. Delay is development. God had to mature your discernment so you could recognize divine doors from deceptive ones. He had to strengthen your character so you could carry blessing without compromising integrity. He had to heal places in you where brokenness would have sabotaged your next level. He had to refine your faith so you could walk boldly into financial realms you once felt unqualified for. Every delay had purpose, and now that purpose has been fulfilled, what was delayed is now being accelerated with supernatural force. These doors were hidden because God wanted you to seek him rather than the opportunity itself. In the hiddenness, he protected you. He concealed you until the timing was right. He covered you so that those who would have sabotaged your progress had no access to your potential. He shielded your future from premature exposure. Now the hidden things are being revealed. What was concealed is being exposed. What was buried is rising to the surface. God is shining a spotlight on what belongs to you, and nothing can stop it from finding its way into your hands. Acceleration is the hallmark of this season. What took years for others will take months for you. What took months for others will take weeks for you. Doors will swing open before you reach them. Opportunities will find you before you search for them. Favor will precede you. Acceleration means that God is collapsing time, compressing timelines, and removing obstacles that once slowed your progress. It means you will step into rooms you did not qualify for on paper, but were predestined for in the spirit. It means resources will come swiftly, unusually, unexpectedly. It means supernatural timing will converge with divine opportunity to create a sudden breakthrough that cannot be explained by human logic. The unlocking of these 4 doors will not happen silently. You will know when they open because the shift will be undeniable. Your environment will respond, your finances will respond, your relationships will respond, your spirit will sense the shift. You will feel a lifting, a momentum, a divine push. God is activating economic angels assigned to escort you into these doors. They are moving ahead of you even now, clearing resistance, dismantling obstacles, and aligning circumstances in your favor. These angels operate under the authority of heaven's command, ensuring that what is yours is delivered without interference. Prepare yourself for unusual favor. People who once ignored you will seek you out. Voices that once rejected you will recommend you. Systems that once worked against you will accommodate you. God is turning adversaries into stepping stones and obstacles into access points. These doors will manifest in ways that reveal the sovereignty of God. No one will receive the credit but him. These doors will represent divine intervention, divine orchestration, divine elevation, and divine acceleration. You are entering a prophetic window, an ordained moment where heaven and earth synchronize to release what has been held back. These 4 doors will not only bless you, they will position you. They will establish you. They will anchor you. They will elevate your capacity to steward wealth, influence, and impact. As these doors open, you will not walk. Your spirit will be carried by the momentum of God's prophetic wind, ushering you into territories you never imagined occupying. The doors are opening. The delay is over. The resistance is broken, and heaven is moving swiftly on your behalf. God is repositioning your name, your gifts, and your assignment into places of influence where unexpected financial favor will locate you. And as this prophetic declaration is released, something begins to shift in the spiritual realm concerning your identity, your destiny, and your visibility. There's seasons when God hides you, and there are seasons when God reveals you. And you are stepping into a divine revealing where heaven begins to highlight you, showcase you, and draw the attention of the right people to what you carry. This is not about fame or recognition. This is about divine placement, supernatural alignment, and strategic elevation. Your name is being carried into rooms you have never entered, into conversations you have not heard, into realms of opportunity that your physical feet have not yet touched. God is orchestrating mentions of your name in places where decisions are being made, where resources are being allocated, where influence is being distributed, and where doors are being determined. Heaven is speaking your name, and earth must respond. You have gifts, abilities, insights, and capacities that have been overlooked, underestimated, or underutilized. But God is repositioning you so that what once was ignored will now be sought after. There is a spotlight of divine favor shining upon your potential. People who never saw your value will begin to recognize it. Those who dismissed you will regret it. Those who misjudged you will be corrected by the evidence of God's hand upon your life. Every hidden skill, every dormant idea, every God-given ability that has been waiting for its moment is being activated. You are coming into a place where your gifts will make room for you, not just in small arenas, but in influential circles, in economic spheres, and in territories that carry weight and impact. God is positioning you as a solution, a voice, a vessel, and a carrier of answers that others desperately need. The repositioning of your name is not accidental. It is intentional. It is God Himself lifting your identity from places of obscurity into places of divine relevance. People who have the authority to bless you financially, to partner with you, to open doors for you, to invest in you, to recommend you, and to place you in environments where your growth will accelerate, are being drawn to your name. They're being stirred in their spirit without fully understanding why, but God is directing their attention toward you. You are becoming a point of divine focus. Heaven is amplifying the sound of your destiny so that those assigned to help you cannot ignore it. This repositioning also involves your assignment, what you were created to do, the purpose you were born to fulfill, the mission that carries your eternal significance. For too long, you may have felt disconnected from your purpose, unsure of how your gifts would translate into your calling, or uncertain about where you truly belong. But God is aligning you with the environments, the platforms, the industries, the ministries, the systems, and the people that match your assignment. You will find yourself drawn into spaces that feel strangely familiar, as if you have been prepared for them your whole life. You will sense the hand of God guiding you with precision, placing you exactly where your voice will be heard. Your influence will matter, and your contribution will produce abundance. Unexpected financial favor is attached to this repositioning. Favor that cannot be explained, favor that cannot be manufactured, favor that bypasses qualifications, resumes, experience, and connections, favor that opens doors simply because God said it was your time. You will encounter unexpected yeses, unexpected recommendations, unexpected partnerships, unexpected access, and unexpected resources. People will go out of their way to help you without knowing why. Systems will shift to accommodate you. Policies will bend to include you. Rules will be adjusted in your favor. God will cause men to give unto your bosom in ways that defy logic or explanation. Your name will carry weight in this next season. When people mention you, it will be with honor. When opportunities arise, your name will surface. When decisions are being made, your name will be included. God is taking away the sting of being overlooked and restoring you with divine recognition. He's removing the cloak of invisibility that once covered you and wrapping you in garments of favor, esteem, and spiritual authority. Your presence will command respect, not because of human validation, but because the anointing on your life will be undeniable. This repositioning requires spiritual architecture. God is restructuring the relationships around you. He is removing those who limited your growth, those who dishonored your gifts, those who were intimidated by your potential, and those who attempted to minimize your worth. He is replacing them with people who see your value, who support your assignment, who recognize your brilliance, and who are positioned to elevate you. Divine helpers, destiny partners, midwives, mentors, investors, and collaborators are being drawn into your orbit. These are people who have the capacity to lift you into the next dimension of financial favor and influence. Your voice is being sharpened. Your discernment is being heightened. Your confidence is being rebuilt. God is restoring what the enemy tried to steal from your identity. For too long, the enemy tried to convince you that you were not enough, that you were unqualified, that you were unseen, that your gifts were insignificant, that your voice did not matter. But the Spirit of the Lord is breaking every lie, every whisper of inadequacy, every internal barrier that prevented you from owning the fullness of who you are. You are stepping into a new awareness of your authority, your worth, your brilliance, your calling. As God repositions your name, He is also repositioning your footsteps. He is ordering your path with precision. He is guiding you into divine appointments, strategic meetings, supernatural intersections where purpose and provision collide. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time, speaking to the right people, receiving the right opportunities. Your movements will be orchestrated by heaven. Your decisions will carry weight. Your actions will open doors without you striving. The steps of the righteous are ordered of the Lord, and your steps are being ordered into influence, abundance, and purpose-driven prosperity. Your gifts will attract what your prayers have prepared. Your assignment will magnetize what belongs to your destiny. Financial favor will not come from where you expect. It will come from places that prove God alone was responsible. The repositioning of your name is not small, subtle, or gradual. It is bold, divine, and undeniable. God is lifting you, promoting you, establishing you, and setting you as a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. Influence is being added to your voice. Weight is being added to your presence. Favor is being added to your identity. Everything about you is being elevated because heaven has chosen to highlight you in this season. The repositioning has begun. The visibility is increasing, and financial favor is preparing to locate you in ways you never imagined. Angelic assistance is being activated to dismantle financial barriers, overturn negative cycles, and usher you into exponential increase. And as this prophetic word is released into your atmosphere, the realm of the Spirit begins to shift with force and intention. There are angels specifically assigned to your financial destiny. Warrior angels, ministering angels, breakthrough angels, whose mandates are directly connected to the prosperity, advancement, and enlargement of your life. They have been waiting for divine authorization, waiting for the alignment of your faith, waiting for the spoken word that would unlock their assignments, and heaven is now dispatching them with urgency. These angels do not move casually. They move with precision, with power, with clarity, and with unstoppable authority. They are being sent to interrupt every demonic interference working against your financial elevation. There have been financial barriers, visible and invisible, standing against your progress, but angelic forces are tearing them down. These barriers have taken the form of closed doors, constant delays, unexpected expenses, cycles of near success, unexplained losses, sabotaged opportunities, and sudden hardships that made no sense in the natural. But nothing in your financial journey has been random. Much of it has been spiritual warfare, designed to keep you from stepping into the abundance that heaven assigned to your name. The angels of God are now moving to dismantle every barricade erected by the enemy, every wall of resistance, every fortified place of lack, and every gatekeeper's spirit that tried to restrict your movement into financial overflow. These angels are not passive beings. They are warriors trained for battle. They are tearing down generational structures that have held your family in economic bondage. They are confronting the ancient altars of poverty and insufficiency that fought your lineage. They are uprooting the systems of limitation that have stubbornly resisted your progress for years. They are breaking chains you didn't even know existed. They are overturning obstacles that were too heavy for you to lift on your own. What once felt immovable will now crumble with ease because heaven has reinforced you with supernatural strength. Negative cycles that have repeated themselves through the years are being overthrown. Cycles where money came and disappeared. Cycles where opportunities opened and then suddenly collapsed. Cycles where favor was followed by attack. Cycles where you worked hard but saw little return. Cycles where unexpected crises consumed your financial stability. Cycles where every step forward was followed by 2 steps back. These cycles were not mere coincidences. They were demonic patterns designed to drain your momentum and discourage your faith. But the angels of God are interrupting those patterns. They are severing them at the root. They are destroying the spiritual timelines that kept you in repetitive financial frustration. Angelic intervention is shifting your atmosphere. The resistance that once surrounded you is being replaced by divine ease. What was heavy becomes light. What was blocked becomes open. What was delayed becomes accelerated. What was complicated becomes simple. Angels are clearing pathways in realms you cannot see, creating openings in places you didn't even know exist. They are going before you to prepare financial provisions, to orchestrate opportunities, to influence decisions, and to create alignment between heaven's plan and earth's manifestation. These angels are also executing divine justice. Everything that was stolen is being reclaimed. Everything that was withheld is being released. Everything that was delayed is being expedited. Everything that was sabotage is being restored. God is sending angels to gather what belongs to you, resources, connections, ideas, partnerships, inheritances, open doors, and deliver them into your hands. They are reversing the assignments of the devourer. They are overturning verdicts spoken against your progress. They are dismantling curses spoken over your finances, knowingly or unknowingly, by others or even by yourself. They are cleansing your financial atmosphere from every contamination that hindered your breakthrough. You are coming into a season where angelic activity will surround your movements. You will sense supernatural momentum. Things will happen quickly. Things will happen suddenly. Things will happen without logical explanation. God will orchestrate divine encounters where people show up at the exact moment you need them. He will cause hearts to be softened toward you. He will influence decision makers in your favor. He will align circumstances so perfectly that you will know this is not coincidence. This is the fingerprint of heaven. Exponential increase is not merely financial growth. It is multiplication that defies human logic. It is the kind of increase where one open door leads to 4 more. Where one opportunity births a stream of unexpected favor, where one idea generates income beyond what you anticipated, where one connection changes the trajectory of your life. Exponential increase means you will not rise step by step, but dimension by dimension. You will not advance slowly. You will leap. You will not grow incrementally. You will expand supernaturally. And this increase will not be temporary. It will be sustained by the continual involvement of angelic forces assigned to guard and protect what God is placing in your hands. The angels assigned to your increase are also assigned to your stewardship. They are guiding you toward wise decisions divine strategies, and spirit-led management of resources. They are helping you avoid traps, toxic agreements, deceptive opportunities, and financial snares set by the enemy. They are whispering warnings, redirecting your steps, and aligning you with people who carry integrity, favor, and divine purpose. You will walk with greater clarity. You will sense danger before it appears. You will feel nudges in your spirit that steer you away from financial harm and into supernatural advantage. The angels are also unlocking creativity, innovation, and ideas that generate increase. They are stirring your mind, awakening dormant brilliance, and